watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
First this morning, a Metro Atlanta family in mourning. Their teen is dead after a shooting in Gwinnett County. What we know about the investigation.
After 3 students were killed on Michigan State University's campus, we're taking a close look at the safety protocols in place on universities in Georgia.
The weather has been nice the last couple of days, but now changes are coming. We got cloudy skies on the outside, even some light rain to deal with, but the temperatures stay mild. You're going to love it in the full forecast coming up.
New details for you this morning from the case surrounding the death of this Gwinnett County teen, Susana Morales. Warrants reveal some new information about the now former officer charged in the case. The 16-year-old had been missing for more than 6 months before someone found her remains last week.
That former officer is in jail accused of disposing of her body. Many new details coming to light now. Ariana Maniz joins us with a breakdown.
Good morning. Those arrest warrants are revealing why Miles Bryant is behind bars here at the Gwinnett County Detention Center and facing charges tied to Susana Morales' death. Now, Bryant, he made his first court appearance yesterday where he was denied bond. 11 Alive obtained those arrest warrants showing that the now former Dorville officer and Morales, they live close to each other. Norcross, originally where she went missing since 6 months ago. We also learned he's accused of dumping the 6-year-old's naked body in the woods and falsely reporting that someone broke into his car and stole a gun from inside just one day after Morales disappeared. Meanwhile, it's been a week since Morales' remains were found, and right now investigators say they're not sure how the teen died, and we spoke to the teen's family as they're trying to process all this new information that we're now learning. Take a listen.
It's unbelievable, honestly. There's no words I can say, honestly, to explain. There's no other words besides that it sucks that it took so long, but I'm guessing that him being an officer has to do with that.
Now, although Bryant is behind bars this morning, Gwinnett County Police say this investigation is still ongoing. Police, as well as the family, they're still searching for answers and asking anyone with any information tied to this crime to give police a call. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Continuing your 11 minutes of nonstop news, police are investigating the deadly shooting of a teen killed in Gwinnett County.
Police say he was found shot on the same street where he lived. It happened after 5:30 p.m. on Windward Lane in Norcross. That's near Meadow Creek High School. The teen was taken to the hospital where he died. We just heard from Gwinnett County Police. They say they've been following leads and this investigation is rapidly progressing. They expect to have more details soon.
And right now, efforts to update the city of Atlanta's curfew are hitting another snag. Councilmember Keisha Waite says the Atlanta Public Safety Committee tabled her proposal because the council wanted to review more crime data. She first introduced the curfew for those 17 and younger after 12-year-old Zion Charles was shot and killed near Atlantic Station last November. They do plan to talk about that curfew again in a few weeks. This morning, advocates keep pushing to stop the construction of a new Atlanta Public Safety Training Center in DeKalb County. There is a scheduled hearing tomorrow for a temporary restraining order that would stop construction. It says the Zoning Board of Appeals needs to issue a decision, and there should not be any work going on the site, which they have now called Cop City, until that happens.
New this morning, animals are going up for adoption after they were rescued from a case of neglect. Police in Fulton County say they helped rescue more than 65 animals last week. The Lifeline Animal Project says some of the dogs from the rescue are looking for new homes starting today. The adoption fee is $85. I have a hunch they'll go pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, they look all clean and all nice, Chezzy. Good day to take them outside and play, or no?
Like those drooping eyes, like that. Come
Yeah.
get me,
Please.
come get me. All right, we're looking at light rain mainly north of the city of Atlanta right now. You can see more back off to the west that's headed in a trajectory right toward the city. So yeah, you'll get in on some of this as well. Scattered showers, light for the most part. That's the way it's going to be. A couple moderate pockets here and there. Here's Helen, just north of that. A little moderate pocket in there. Very, very isolated. No lightning strikes associated with it at all, but Sussex, Juneau, down through Silver City, light rain. Over toward Canton as well, you do have that light rain. A little steady over toward Kennesaw, headed into many western portions of Cobb County. Perhaps Powder Springs, you'll get in on this. Austell, you'll get in on some of this light rain as well. A few sprinkles over toward Roswell, but you go down toward the perimeter. into the city of Atlanta, not much at all, especially south of the city, but you'll get in on some of these. Again, a few isolated showers will pop up in your area. This will be the case as we head through much of the day. Clouds for the most part, a few light showers. So go ahead and carry the umbrella with you. Temperature-wise, a mild start. Starting off right around 53 degrees. We'll hit 63 by noon, on our way to 68 for an afternoon high. Nice warm afternoon for you. We'll drop back down to 65 degrees under mostly cloudy skies by 7 o'clock tonight. There could be a couple isolated showers still around by that particular hour. Got a weak system that's making its way, well, weakening really as it moves over toward the east and making its way up toward the north. You see that southerly flow thanks to high pressure that's off toward the east of us now, and so it's bringing in those southerly winds. We'll have them up to about 9 miles per hour today. Another system, another front will come in, and you can see this enhanced risk or a level 3 threat for severe weather over toward Memphis. That area grows by tomorrow as it shifts to the east, including Nashville all the way down into Birmingham. For us, our northwestern counties, Dade, Walker County down through Floyd County is under a level 2 threat. That's a slight risk for severe weather. You're looking at Atlanta metro area and our western counties under a level 1 threat. What does that mean for us? Isolated strong to severe thunderstorms are possible. That rain will start late on Thursday, and I'm thinking after about 9 o'clock is when we'll start to see that heavy rain move in. Not only the heavy rain, but the gusty winds associated with a few of those thunderstorms, and we cannot rule out an isolated tornado. Now, keep in mind, this will be on the isolated side, not very widespread at all. That rain is going to linger into Friday morning, so it will impact our Friday morning commute, but by the afternoon, we'll clear it out, get some sunshine back into the area, but it will be much cooler out there. Notice the isolated variety around for today. This is our forecast track model. Shows you that we'll have the clouds to start off on Thursday, more of the isolated showers during the daytime. Once we get past 8, 9 o'clock is when that heavy rain will begin to move in. And again, it will be with us at least through our Friday morning commute. By the time we get to the afternoon, the sunshine will start to break out. Look how much cooler it will be. 73 for a high on Thursday. Friday, we're looking at 54. Going to stay in the low 50s to start the weekend. Saturday, under mostly sunny skies, 53 for the high after a 29-degree start. And then we'll rebound on Sunday, getting back to the 60s.
The Michigan State University community bonding together to remember 3 lives taken during a shooting on campus. Several vigils were held last night to remember the victims, while another vigil is planned tonight at the university. These are the 3 students killed. Ariel Anderson was a junior. Brian Frazier and Alexandria Verner, they were sophomores. 5 other students are still in the hospital this morning. As students pay tribute to them all on campus, there is still no motive for why the dead gunman opened fire. Classes at the university will not start back up until Monday. The shooting at Michigan State has students around the country on edge.
So Molly Oak checked in with some Georgia University to see how they're working to keep students safe.
We talked with universities here in Georgia, like Georgia Tech, about campus security measures and how they're keeping students safe. Here at Georgia Tech, the police department's emergency management division conducts threat and risk assessments, drills and security audits, and regularly updates an emergency action plan. Over at the University of Georgia, it recently announced an $8.5 million investment in a rideshare program. It also has a push to hire more police officers on campus and lighting and security improvements. We also talked with students at Georgia State who say there is a consistent police presence on campus.
I always see the police walking around campus. Nothing's ever happened to me. I've been here. This is my 3rd year. So it's still scary to hear, but I feel safe at Georgia State.
Sometimes when it's dark, if I'm walking by myself, I kind of tend to look in all surroundings just in case, because I mean, we are in downtown Atlanta. There are a lot of things that happen.
Students say they hope these measures will keep them safe should a shooting happen. Back to you all.
We've told you about the Kia Boys trend that targets owners of certain Kia and Hyundai cars. Well, now there is a solution to keep those cars from being stolen. The car companies now say there's a software patch that makes them harder to steal. It makes it so the cars has to be unlocked before it starts. The car alarm will also go off for a minute instead of 30 seconds. That patch will be installed for free.
Well, today at noon, we're looking at temperatures in the 60s. We'll have mostly cloudy skies. There could be an isolated sprinkle around. We'll be at 63 degrees for your temperature by then, going up to 68 for an afternoon high. Some spots will hit the 70-degree mark. Still looking at those isolated showers around, even as you're driving home by 6. Looking at temperatures right around 66 degrees.
All right, way to end the show.
Always.
Always, right?
Hot spots to end us. Hot spots to end us. All right, today's show's coming up next. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Hope you have a great day, everybody.